Hi everyone, Dave from Rees Sports. We're not in schools right now, so we're going to release some videos of activities you can do at home, in your back garden, maybe some of them inside, things you can do to stay active while you're at home. You can try them by yourself, you can try them with your mums, dads, brothers and sisters, whoever's looking after you. Give them a good go, see how well you can do. This video, we're going to be playing some throwing games, some throwing challenges. Now, for mine today, I've got a beanbag. If you've not got a beanbag, you can use a tennis ball, small cuddly toys, rolled up socks, something like that that you can throw. I've got some cones as targets. If you've not got cones, again, you can use some soft cuddly toys, cushions, pots and pans if you ask your parents for permission. So, for our throwing games today, we're going to be doing something called an underarm throw. Tip for an underarm throw, hold your beanbag, your tennis ball, rolled up socks, whatever you're using, in your strong hand, whichever one you hold your pencil with. I'm going to swing my arm under my head like this. I'm going to step forward, my opposite legs. My body should look like this, and I'm doing my underarm throw. Last thing, try and make a rainbow shape when you are throwing your beanbag. One more thing, make sure everyone is throwing from the same starting spot. If you've got a line, something to mark it with, that's great. Don't want to see anyone moving closer, a little bit of cheating. Mums and dads looking at you. Yeah, make sure everyone is going from the same spot. If someone throws their beanbag, they take a big step forwards, bit of cheating, you can say that's a foul throw. Make them do that one again. So, first game, let's do that underarm throwing. Get yourself some targets like we spoke about, pots, pans, tins, cones if you've got cones, maybe some cushions. First I'm going to try, nice and easy, throw my beanbag, try and hit the targets that I've got. If I go, pick it up, try again. See how many you can get in a row, see how many you can do in 5 throws, how many times do you hit, how many times do you miss. See how many times you can hit your targets in 30 seconds. If you tried hitting your targets, if you've got pots and pans, you might try and get your beanbag, your ball in the bucket. You might try and land your beanbag, your rolled up socks on top of something. Bit of a tough one, Dave's done it there. Or if you've got yourself a chair, you might try and land your beanbag on a chair. Bit of a tough one, you might try and get it over the chair. Land on the other side. If you can put a bucket on the other side, make it really hard for you to land your beanbag in, that'd be great as well. So we've now got a bucket behind our chair. Try and underarm throw your beanbag, big rainbow shape, over the chair, into the bucket. If you want to make that into a challenge, get your beanbag over the chair, into the bucket, 5 points. If you get your beanbag over the chair, doesn't land in the bucket like that, 2 points. If it doesn't go over the chair, 1 point. If you want to make that game easier or harder, you can move your bucket closer to the chair to make it harder, or you can move your bucket further away from the chair to make it easier. So those are throwing games. To make some of them easier, make them harder. Easier, you can use bigger things to throw, more socks rolled up, bigger ball, bigger beanbag, bigger targets. You could even move closer to the targets you're trying to hit. To make them harder, use something smaller, further away, smaller targets as well. If you're going to play these games with brothers, sisters, parents, whoever's looking after you at home, there are some things you can do to make them a bit of a competition, make them more challenging. So here we've got our target, we've got our pot. If you've got a hula hoop, you can put a hoop around it. If you've got a skipping rope, that'll do fine. Jumpers, anything you can make a ring with around your target. So throw my beanbag. If it doesn't get to the hoop, I can have 1 point. If I throw my beanbag, it lands in the hoop, in the ring, whatever I'm using, 3 points for that one. And last one, if I can throw my beanbag, land it at the target, hit the target, on, in, anything like that, however you're doing it, you can have 5 points, see who can get the most. Moving over here, over our chair, you could have someone sat on the chair. You try and throw the beanbag in, they could be moving the bucket from side to side. They could be stood on one leg, trying to balance while you throw your beanbag in the bucket. They could even hold the bucket, they're on one leg, hopping around. And it's your job to try and throw the beanbag in the bucket as they're spinning.